Hello everyone, so in this video I'll be discussing the solution of problem C of Codeforces Round 640 division 4, kth not divisible by n. So in this question you have been given two integers n and k, and you have to find the kth positive integer that is not divisible by n. For example, if n equals to 3 and k equals to 7, then all numbers that are not divisible by 3 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, and the seventh number in all these numbers is 10. So our answer will be 10. So you have to find the kth number which is not divisible by n. So before approaching to the main solution, let's observe one common sequence that happens all the time. Suppose our n equals to 3, then the numbers which are not divisible by it came before it are always n minus 1, that is 1 and 2, that is two terms will always come before 3 which are not divisible by 3. Then another two terms will come before the next multiple, then another two terms, that is our segments of n minus 1 terms will form between all the multiples of 3. So if you normally want to find the seventh number in this whole number series 1 to 15, you will say directly it is the 7. This integer is the seventh number present. But due to our condition that we cannot choose the number which are multiple of 3, our positioning of seventh element according to this question has shifted. So let's see how this shift occurs. So if you observe that before our first multiple, that is 3, before n, there is no shifting. All the numbers are at their correct positions. But after it, the third, if suppose our k equals to third, then the third number is at fourth position, that is it is shifted by 1. The fourth number is at fifth position, that is shifted by 1. The fifth number is at seventh position, that is shifted by 2, and likewise. So you observe that the number of time the multiples of 3 have come, our number have shifted that many of number of times. That means if only one multiple have came, then the next terms have been shifted only one position. If two multiples have came, that is 3 and 6, then the terms have been shifted two positions. If three multiples have came, then the number have actually shifted to three positions. So if you want to find the seventh number, then we will need to find only the number of shifts that our number have taken, that is the seventh number, which was actually 7, plus the number of shift had taken already. In this case we have to find the seventh number which is not divisible by 3. So if you count from here, you will see it will fall in the fourth segment. So in fourth segment, all number have been shifted to three places. That means 7 plus 3 equals to shift, that is equals to 10. We can directly obtain our seventh number. So you have observed that if you want to find how many shifts have occurred, you have to find in which segment our kth number fall, that is it falls in first segment or second segment or third segment or fourth segment. And if you have already found out that in this segment we will find our kth number, then the answer will be k plus the segment minus 1. It will simply be our answer. So let's check out how to find the segment in which our kth number is present. So the first multiple of n contains n minus 1 number not divisible by n. That will be our first segment, n minus 1 number. The second multiple will contain our second segment. The third multiple will contain our third segment. The fourth multiple will contain our fourth segment, and likewise. So if you want to find kth term, then find in which segment that kth term will fall. So for k equals to 7, first segments have 2 elements. Second segments have 4 elements. Third segments have total of 6 elements, and fourth segment have total of 8 element. When we found out that the segment have greater than or equal to value of our care term, then we will assume we will be sure that this segment definitely contain our care term, because before this segment the number of element are less than k, and after this segment the number of element is greater than or equals to k, so that ensures that our kth element definitely fall in this segment. So the segment which is greater than or equals to k is your desired segment. How to calculate the segment? That is simple enough. Segment equals to, if we divide k by n minus 1, that is number of element in one segment. If we divide k by number of element in one segment, then we will find out how many such segment we will require to reach this k. As we are working in C++, so if this term is odd, then 7 by 2 equals to 3, which is not our answer, as in 3 we will only have 6 elements. So we will check simply that if n minus 1 into the segment which is resulted from this equation is less than 7, then we will simply increment our segment, or else we have already found our segment. After we have found our segment, that is the fourth segment it is, then we will simply do k plus segment minus 1. That will be our answer. For this case, n equals to 3 and k equals to 7. We have checked that 7 by 2 is equals to 3. Then we will increment that segment. Then our segment will be equals to 4. Then 7 plus 3 equals to 10, which will be our desired. So the coding part of this question is very small. I have initialized t variable to handle the test cases. I have initialized n, k, the kth number we have to find. After that, I have calculated what is the needed number which we have to add in k. If I have used k minus 1 divided by n minus 1, then we don't need to calculate segment minus 1. It will always return me a value which is equals to segment minus 1. If you don't understand this thing, then you can simply do as I told here. In this equation you will simply apply this and check this condition and increment the segment and add k plus segment minus 1, or else you can directly calculate this need number and add directly it to k, and that will result in your answer. Thank you.